Election bandi betul voting. Oh lom kati. Oh, vie. Bawa ke Belambong, vie bola muka bulali, bawa ke Belambong, vie cuki. Vie. Ah, vie buti ka basi vie bola muka dia sini na STT bola la vie bola kusani nongo. Vie. Nanga vie. Mama mboka Kongo pina mboka Kongo. Bali biti balali na bango. Zano.
Summit noted with great concern the unstable and deteriorating security situation prevailing in the Eastern DRC and reiterated its strong condemnation of the upsurge of conflict and activities of armed groups, including the resurgence of Excellency Mr. Stephen Katuka, High Commissioner of the Republic of Zambia to Namibia, representing His Excellency Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia and incoming Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation. Summit was also attended by the Executive Secretary. Summit noted with great concern the unstable and deteriorating security situation prevailing in the Eastern DRC and reiterated its strong condemnation of the upsurge of conflict and activities of armed groups, including the resurgence of M23 rebels in the DRC. Summit observed a minute of silence and expressed his deep condolences to the government and the people of the Democratic Republic of Congo for the loss of lives during the armed conflict in Eastern DRC, and to the Republic of Malawi following the loss of lives and infrastructure as a result of the tropical cyclone Freddy. Summit reiterated its call for immediate cessation of hostilities by all armed groups and unconditional withdrawal from the current occupied areas. Summit called for an immediate regional support to the government of the DRC to address the prevailing security situation in the Eastern DRC ahead of the national elections scheduled to be held in December 2023. Summit reiterated SADC's unwavering support in the fight against armed groups in Eastern DRC to pave the way for sustainable peace, security, and prosperity of the people of the DRC and the SADC region as a whole. Summit approved the deployment of a SADC force within the framework of the SADC Standby Force as a regional response in support of the DRC to restore peace and security in Eastern DRC. Summit approved a common position to have a more coordinated approach given the multiple deployments under multilateral and bilateral arrangements in the Eastern DRC, and urged the government of the DRC to put in place the necessary conditions and measures for effective coordination amongst sub-regional forces and bilateral partners operating in the DRC. Summit welcomed the agreement by the African Union Commission supporting the convening of the quadripartite summit to support the coordination of the peace process in the DRC. Summit acknowledged the expression of gratitude by His Excellency Mr. Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Democratic Republic of Congo, of SADC's continued support, collaboration, and cooperation towards the attainment of lasting peace and security in the Eastern DRC. Summit expressed appreciation to His Excellency João Manuel Gonçalves Lorenzo, President of the Republic of Angola, and the current chair of the International Conference on the Great Lakes region, as the designated mediator by the African Union to facilitate dialogue between DRC and Rwanda towards the de-escalation of the security tensions in Eastern DRC. The summit commended His Excellency Dr. Hage G. Geingob, President of the Republic of Namibia and Chairperson of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, for convening the summit and for his steadfast leadership in galvanizing concerted efforts towards the attainment of lasting peace, security, and stability in the SADC region. This communique is done on the 8th of May 2023 here in Windhoek, the Republic of South Africa.
Negero, Karumba. Then from there,
et à partir de là,
we have seen full withdrawal of M23 from the area of Kilolirwe.
nous avons constaté un retrait complet de M23 dans la zone de Kilolirwe
And West.
et aussi Mossé.
Then further,
Et plus loin,
they have withdrawn from the area of Kichanga.
ils se sont retirés de la zone de Kichanga.
It is important to say here
Il est important de le dire ici,
that this has been verified and confirmed
que ceci a été vérifié et confirmé
by ad hoc mechanism led by Lieutenant General Nasone Joao from Angola, heading the ad hoc mechanism.
par le mécanisme de vérification dirigé par le président angolais, le général
Nasone Joao expanded joint verification mechanism
comme faisant partie du mécanisme de vérification conjointe,
and EAC monitoring and verification mechanism.
mais aussi le mécanisme de vérification et de suivi de l'EAC.
These are institutions that work independent of East Africa Regional Force.
Celles-ci sont des institutions qui travaillent indépendamment des forces régionales de l'EAC.
They have submitted that report
Ils nous ont remis le rapport
and circulated to the government of DRC and the facilitator of Nairobi process and the facilitator of Luanda process.
Ils ont circulé au gouvernement de la RDC, au facilitateur du processus de Nairobi, mais aussi celui de Rwanda.
That is an independent.
Cela est indépendant.
Out of EAC,
En dehors de l'EAC,
you may not trust this general,
vous ne pourrez pas peut-être avoir confiance à ce général.
but I believe you trust General Nasone from Angola.
Mais je veux croire que vous avez confiance en général